Hey, everybody, welcome. Let me double check, make sure we're live before I go any further today. Let's make sure we're live. Just give me a second. Let me double check. It says we're live, so that's good. But we're not live. So it's not showing me live. It says we're live, but we're not live. What's going on with this? It's not showing me it's live. Well, that's not. It says we're live, so that's good. All right, we are live on this, so it's good to see you guys. All right, let me get TikTok up. I just wanted to make sure we were live on that phone, so let me get TikTok up. All right, you guys, give me a second. How's everybody doing? Sorry we ran late. Man, you know, it's like I don't have enough hours in the day to do what I need to do. It's starting to get old now, you know? It's starting to get really old. All right, hang on, everybody. Let me make sure I'm set up in TikTok. Yeah. Live goal. Nope. See, it changed. Hang on, I got to change all the information again. TikTok is very funny about things, and it's the third time I've done this. Give me a second. All because I had to check up on you guys. That's okay, though. That's okay. Now let me go find my live goal. I'll probably save the goal, which just didn't save the other stuff. Yep, okay. So I'm ready. So I'm going to go live on TikTok here, and let's have some fun. Let's have some fun. I'm going to be here till about 5:30 doing this build. Maybe closer to 6. Hi, Pamela. Try and refresh it, Pamela. Try and refresh it. Let me go back over to Facebook. We're having issues, which is normal. You might have to go. Let me see. Hi, Pamela. Okay, Pamela, I'm on the main page now. So come on to the main page. Try and refresh it, Pamela. All right, there's no picture. Do it again. Dang, damn it. It's doing it again. So hang on. I don't know why it does this. Let me get the camera back in. Pamela, I'm on the main page now. This really gets me. Hang on. Silly thing. Dang, damn it. Dang it, almost. Hang on. See, it's been doing this on stream. Restream's been doing this. It's doing it again. I might have to I'm going to go to back camera real quick. I'm going to switch cameras around. Let me switch cameras. Let me switch cameras real quick. It's not accessing anything right now. There is no browser pop-up. Stupid thing. Okay, front camera. Okay, I may have to get out of Restream and come back in. I'm going to go ahead and reboot Restream, which is frozen. Restream is... There we go. Okay. All right, now let me get into the front camera again. Let's see if that helped. Hang on, you guys. We're trying to get this going. We may not have a front camera. Take a look in the 5 and 10. Listen once again. Oh, there we go. It just came to. Hang on, because we're on a delay. Let me make sure we're there. So we should be live. Yes, we're live now. All right, let me put the camera back. Give me a second. I don't know. My iPhone is very sensitive with the camera and how it runs things. So I don't know. It's an issue with my iPhone. But you got to remember, my iPhone is like antiquated. Okay, so we're on. All right, let me get back over to TikTok now. All right, we're ready to go. I'm going on TikTok now. We're going live. And let's have some fun tonight. There you are. Okay. Let me get on TikTok real quick. Get things going on TikTok now. Multitasking, you guys. Okay, let me get going here. Okay. We're good. Let me get this down here. Let me get myself in here. Reposition. I'm in. Okay, I'm in on both cameras now. All right, everybody, welcome. Ran late today, man, between technical issues and personal issues. It's just been crazy today. Hope everybody's having a good holiday so far. So we're going to continue the build. I'm going to show you something else that I bought before we do it because I want to show you what's coming up. Hey guys, welcome. Welcome to Gingerbread Build. My name is Charlie. I'm going to be your host for the next couple hours. I also own the California Haunts Criminal Investigation Team based out of NorCal. We're 45 strong up and down the state, which means if you think you have a paranormal need, we can get to you. It might take us a while, but we can definitely get to you. So welcome to today. For the next couple hours, we're not doing any readings until 6:30 p.m. Pacific. Hi, Muffin. So just bear with me for 2 hours so we can do some gingerbread building. And then at 6:30 Pacific, we're going to be doing tarot card readings for everybody who come in. And just no TikTok, I'm trying to get 50,000 likes for this. And I also have a goal of 10 greeting Santas. So if you can help me with my goal, that would be wonderful. Over here, you guys are just here. I'm glad I got the chat up over here so I can see you guys. All right, so I'm going to share something with you guys. We have this gingerbread house that we're building. Where's the box? Oh, no. Can't do without the box. Hang on. Nothing like being organized. Huh? The thing is, when I have to, like, I was thinking about, yeah, that was helpful. But I was thinking about what studio to do this stuff in, and that didn't break. Here. Okay. Because I have my smaller studio. And I thought about doing my readings like when this was out in my smaller studio, so I didn't have to break down all the time. But I'm more comfortable in here, you know. So after I get done with this, I have to have like a half hour to break this thing down, and then into the tarot studio. So here's the house we're doing now, you guys. Looks like that one. We're trying to make it look like that. Doesn't mean we will. Okay. Doesn't mean we're making it look like that. It just means we're making the concerted attempt to make it look like that, right? So here's what I want to share with you. We're going to build this house, and then we're going to take this stuff well into January, I think. I started late on my celebrating, so we might as well just keep going. I bought this for you guys. And you guys see National Lampoon's Vacation with Chevy Chase, right? Right? Well, look what I bought. I'm not going to tell you where I got it. This is our next project. It is the Christmas Vacation National Lampoon Vacation House. So that'll be the next project we do. Not bad, huh? So let me put this away. I don't want to break it or anything, because they break easily, as we found out with the chimney. Okay, so let's get back to business here. My poor floor, I can't even step down. Okay, let me move this guy out of the way so I can get that in position. Pamela, how are you doing today? Can you hear me all right over there? So I'm on 2 other networks, TikTok, just to let you know. I can't mention the other 2 networks. TikTok gets angry. We don't want to anger TikTok. Deformed? What's deformed? What is deformed? I will block people if you're going to be a butthead about things. Okay? So behave yourself. So Christopher, either get out or I'm going to block you. Simple logic. Okay, I don't mess around. Either don't do any of the 3 networks. All right, let me get this up for you guys. So we'll get going here. So I had an idea for the corners of the house, but we haven't got there yet. Because that thing the one thing fell off the top there. So it's good to see you all. I'm trying to get those cameras in spots where they can both work. You can see I'm well organized today as far as this goes. I got all the candies like right here. I got to do one thing today to the roof, and then we can get on with our day. The chimney hasn't glued together yet, so we'll do the chimney last this year. I will not tolerate trolls. It's good to see everybody. Good to see you all, Pamela. Good to see you. I think Tim's out there listening somewhere too. So let me get this going up here. So let me get the thing installed, and then we'll continue. We'll do the sides of the house. So yeah, so we have another big house to do, the Christmas vacation house, which is kind of cool. But I got stuck on the phone. You know, you reach a certain age, and life gets really. I'm not going to say bad because that's not the right word, but life does get really increasingly annoying. You know, you Pamela, I think you can. Oh, Dolly's in. Hey, Dolly, good to see you. You know, life as you get older gets really. I'm going to say boring. In a lot of ways, it's like having a job because all you do is. You know, all you end up doing with life is you run around and you're doing your own stuff. You're on the phone with doctors. You're on the phone with pharmacies. That's all you seem to do, you know, with life. And I'm busier than when I was working. All right, so here we go. So what we did was I was starting over here on this. Didn't get to it. Had a paranormal issue happen. So I'll do the lining on the windows tomorrow for you guys. They'll be done. By the time I get in tomorrow, they'll be done. But we'll continue because we can work on the sides here. We can work on this, you know, on this back, and continue with that, okay? So we'll be doing that today. And so let me get my little cheat sheet. Where'd the cheat sheet go? Oh, where's that? I need a cheat sheet. It's just how I am. So we're going to want to put, okay, red, orange, yellow, green, purple, and red back on the end. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've got to cut 5 jelly bean or whatever these jelly thingies are and make them flatter so we can do the sides. So we'll do this side right here. We'll put the jelly things on the side, okay? So you guys here, you guys get a better view than I do. If the music's too loud, let me know, you guys. That's good to see you guys. Thank you for coming. My friend got me the best candy this year. I got to give her credit. Usually I don't give her enough credit. And C's candy, right? It's like Ghirardelli. You know, it's like and anything you get from C's is like gold. And so I for some reason, I love peanut brittle, and I don't know why. Maybe it's coming from my dad because he loved it. I don't know. But certainly I love peanut brittle. And I couldn't find any at the dollar store, so my friend bought me some from C's Candy. Oh my God, I'm telling you. I'm just saying. You know, I'm not supposed to mention other places over here. TikTok, you'll have to get over it. I'm going to try and move TikTok over a little bit here so we can kind of match what we're seeing in the art here. So there's just TikTok. There you guys go. But that was to die for. So she found, are you ready for this? Peanut brittle bar. A peanut brittle bar. A box of peanut brittles. So she bought it for me, and oh my God. Let me tell you, outside of like making my teeth hurt, because of course there's peanut brittle under chocolate, you guys. It is just the best thing. Okay, so let's get on with it. All right, so let me grab some colors here. I got to cut them in half. But see, in my infinite wisdom, I did, I wonder if one of those is orange, it just looks red. No, okay, so I got 2 reds, 1 orange, a yellow, a green, and a purple. Okay, so 2 reds, that's fine. And what usually happens is you never get enough of these jelly beans. Like, I can tell you right now, there's no purple in here. So we got no purple. I love it when they do that. So what we're going to do is we're just going to figure this out. I didn't use any purple in front either, did I? I did. No, I used red. Oh, the green fell in front too. I got to fix that. All right, I got to fix that one. Went down. Okay, so we're supposed to have purple, but we don't. Oh, there's a purple. Never mind. I take it back. It says hidden under here. So I need a yellow, another yellow, which is right there. Try not to cut my fingers off when I slice these. Oh, that's a happy. Is that a happy too? No, that's a full. Okay, do that one. So these are going to share their spots anyway. Okay, so we got purple, green, and yellow and green. So we need a green. Okay, so let me slice these in half without slicing my fingers off. So I think we got them all. So I need 2 reds, a purple, green, and yellow. And why am I getting the feeling I only have 1 red? All right, we'll use orange. No problem. Yeah. We're just going to have to improvise, that's all. How's everybody doing? You done with your shopping yet? You guys figure out what you're going to cook? Okay. So what I'll do is I'll flip the purple to where that orange is. And then I can put an orange on that end. I'm going to show you this thing. Hi, everybody. Welcome, Superfan. Nope, readings tonight, 6:30 p.m. Pacific. Double tap that screen, everybody. So let me show you what this thing looks like. I'm eating one of these for every night show I do. Keeps me going. Check this out, you guys. That is the peanut brittle bar. If you've never seen one before. Hard as a rock. Excellent, though. All right. So let me cut those because we're going to need some on this side too, I think, on the back wall. We may not have enough. We may have to improvise on this back wall. I don't think we have enough. And plus, we want some. We also want some on top, and there's not enough of these. So what I will do now that I know we need them, tomorrow I will make a trip to the Dollar Tree and get whatever we need to finish off. They never give you enough of this stuff, ever. Okay, here we go. I'm going to cut these in half. We'll do this side. The other thing I wanted to do Hey, Tim. Good to see you guys. So, tomorrow we'll be on pretty much the same schedule. I have to do some errands early in the morning. I'm probably going to go live tomorrow night with my other show. I don't know yet. I might flip it. I might go live during the day and then do this at night. Hi, Nancy Long. Welcome. So I'm thinking about how I'm going to schedule that. Christmas, I'll be here doing this, but during the day at some point. But we won't do a live psychic show Christmas Day. Oh, don't get in trouble, Tim, watching it work. Don't want anybody in trouble. Don't want to get laid off for Christmas, right? I worked for this gentleman years ago. I worked as a manager for him. And Thanksgiving, the day before Thanksgiving, he bought everybody turkeys, which was commendable, right? Gave everybody turkeys. Then as he handed them out, he had envelopes where he was giving people bonuses, right? What he did was he would go to each individual person, hand them their turkey, hand them their what they thought was a bonus. Hi, Ellie. And guess what? Remember, he'd get to certain people and he'd go, Happy holidays, here's your turkey. And he'd get to certain people and go, and I have the feeling that you're going to be gainfully unemployed for the holiday. You believe that stuff? Gainfully unemployed for the holiday. Nice guy, huh? Nice guy. So I mean, the holiday is a big time that they will fire and lay off. It's a bunch of BS. All right, let me cut this without cutting my fingers off. Think of this: if we were closer to Halloween, I'd have fake blood up here. No, I mean I'm on a blood thinner. If I cut my fingers off or something, or cut the tip of my finger, it would be ugly. It would be totally ugly. Okay, let me get these cut, and then we'll do the sides. But I can't believe, the older I get, the more time I'm putting into making phone calls and being on hold with doctors and pharmacies and all this other stuff. And I'm used to, as the fast-paced journalism report, as a fast-paced newspaper reporter, Always on the crime beat. You know, I'm used to like instant gratification. Only things I would wait for if it's a crime beat was the press releases that come out. You know, from the law enforcement agencies. Other than that, don't you squish that. Oh, now it's super skinny. Why can't I do this myself? Um, Other than that, it was a fast pace. Even going to court was fast paced for me. Because I'd have to go to court, you know, my breaks, I'd have to write the story up and eat while I'm writing the story up and things like that. So I find it agonizing when I call the pharmacy and I'm on hold for 20, 30 minutes. Or I call the doctor's office and I'm on hold for like 30 minutes. That drives me crazy. The only thing I like about all this is that the newer technology, you know, like with the doctors and everything, where you can email your doctor. So I do more emailing than anything else with my doctor. And if you don't feel like going in, or you don't have it in you to go in, you're not feeling good, there's the whole telemedicine thing. Now they can Zoom with you. So it's kind of cool. But I ran late. I apologize. I thought I was going to get started earlier a couple of times, and just didn't work for me today. Not like I didn't try. And I will have a video of my front yard for you guys too. Almost there. You know, I'm going to be perfectly honest with everybody. After I fell the last time, and then all this dizziness started, taking for the heartbeat. Like, follow, share. Like, follow, share. Hi, Lady C. I really got into a kind of low spot. So even with Thanksgiving, I was in a low spot. And because normally my Christmas lights are up right at Thanksgiving. You know, I start in. But the low spot really hit me hard, and it really didn't come out of it till like a week and a half ago. You know, so guys, if I just appear off the screen over there, book a face, let me know. So I'm just getting into Christmas, so I'm behind like a week or 2 weeks, so I'm going to be him-hawing about Christmas for a while. All right, so let's do this side. The other thing I was going to do, I have these left over. Hang on. I had this idea. I had these left over from the other day when we cut the candy canes. I'm going to put this over here and make sure I don't lose it. It fell off. So now we have these curly ports for the candy canes. I don't want to do it until I get those lines put in on the building. What I want to do is I'll show you. So at every entrance, we're going to double up the candy canes. So I'm going to put one like right here. So that when they go in, it's going to have, I'll show you. Whoa, fall on my hand. Go ahead. It's going to have a curly cane right there with it. See, like that? For all the entrances. Ticky-tock, you see that? I keep forgetting the camera flips. You know what? I'm going to flip the camera TikTok. I think that'll be easier. I think we'll both be on the same page. Hang on. Let me let the camera flip. Where is it? Flip camera, where are you? Mirror. I'm going to take the mirror off. I'm going to engage the mirror. I think it'll be easier for what we're doing today. Yeah, see? You're right there. So I was going to put these like right on the end right there. So I'm going to mirror the video. So that's the plan for that. All right, so let's get the sides on. And so what we're looking at here, we're going to have red on the end, orange, yellow, okay. I love them because they're set up so they're crooked. And for someone like me with funky hands, I'll try and turn this more this way for you guys. There we go. Kind of TikTok, you get to see some of my backdrop. There, I took the mirror off so you guys can see there. Okay, so I'm going to set these on. So I got red on this end. Put them in order. Red, orange, yellow, green. Okay. So like I said, I will head up to dollar store and get some more gumdrops. Because surprise, surprise, purple. They didn't have enough gumdrops. There was yellow, green, purple, and they want red on that end, but what I'm going to do is put an orange on that end. So here we go. So we do have the National Lampoon's House to put together yet, which is going to be really fun. I have 2 crafts from Dollar Store, which I bought, real basic crafts, for like, a little dollar store gingerbread man and a Christmas tree kind of thing. So we have those to do as well. So it's going to be a busy while for us. I know last year I really went whole hog into this stuff, but this year's different because I have that show I'm doing at night, so I have to work around. So I'm trying to work around the show, and get stuff done for that. If the music in the background is too loud, guys, please let me know. Okay, so we'll put that against there. There we go. There's the first one. It's good to see you guys watching. It's good to see. I got 2 of you. Okay. Four of you over here. All right, TikTok. So again, I'll be back at 6:30 p.m. Pacific. I'll stop this at around 5-ish, 5:15. And then I'll be back at 6:30 p.m. Pacific for TikTok tonight.
You're home for the holiday. Playing Mix 96 Sacramento.
Trade in those stocking stuffers for
And my flamingo flock is doing quite well outside.
Well, right now you can join for just $1 down.
My friend is laughing at me because I've got like 4 flamingos now. She started. She bought the first 2. And then I got hooked on those. I'm getting them. And I found a blow up I can buy for next year. I'm standing in this sleigh being pulled by 8 flamingos.
You gotta hurry. The deal ends December 31st. Go to planetfitness.com.
So we'll be getting that for next year.
Into Burlington, you're walking into amazing prices and great gifts. That's main character energy. Because at Burlington...
But I hope everybody's almost done shopping. Good Lord. I got to go out tomorrow. Pray for me. I got to get dog food tomorrow and pick up some meds. I may never return. If I disappear, just look for me at the North Pole.
Why shop anywhere else? Christmas is just around the corner, and if you still have gifts to buy, the best place to do that is Macy's Great Gift Sale. Get amazing deals.
So let me ask you guys this.
Jewelry and fragrances, boxed and ready to give, and everything from
all right, so we're done with this one. What's your favorite Christmas movie?
Your Macy's is the most festive place.
Everybody has a favorite movie. What's your favorite Christmas movie?
All in one place. The Great Gift Sale ends Wednesday at Macy's. Savings on select prices. Exclusions apply. You know
there we go.
When something you work for pays off.
Everybody has a favorite Christmas movie.
At University of Maryland Global Campus, we believe you should never stop chasing it. That's why we offer a skill.
Okay, I did it correctly. All right.
Move your career forward. Learn how to apply emerging technologies like AI and data science. Build your leadership and critical thinking skills.
Get this in the middle here. There we go. All right, that's on. So let me do this time now.
Learn more at umgc.edu. Certified to operate in Virginia.
Die Hard? Ah! Is that like a... Well, I guess so. I think there was some debate over Disney, because Disney has the rights to it. I think there was this big debate going on at Disney about Die Hard. As to whether or not Die Hard was like a legitimate Christmas movie. You know?
Like an efficient Linux system for about $5.
Okay, green, purple, and it's going to be orange because we don't have the red. Actually, I do have a red, but we're going to put it on the other side. I can see Die Hard.
Yeah, we're determined to help you qualify for the 2025 tax credit.
It's hard for me to choose. I like a lot of them. There's some I think that are obnoxious. But for the majority of the Christmas movies, I like them.
New Year with Kathy and
You know, there's even one that I didn't like at first, but once I got to watching it, Jacqueline Smith, back in the Charlie's Angels days, made a Christmas movie. And I just, when I saw it originally, I just didn't like it. But I've been seeing it the last 2 years. I've been watching it. It's pretty good, actually. You got to think about back in the 70s like that. They didn't have the technology they have now, right?
At Shane Company,
A grandpa for Christmas, a Christmas story, Silver Bells.
wants your fine jewelry.
Okay, that works.
To be nothing short of perfect.
So I forget what the name of that movie with Jacqueline Smith is.
Your friend and jeweler.
Oh, The Night They Saved Christmas. I think that's the name of it. The Night They Saved Christmas. And it's actually a decent movie, now that I watch it. It's funny because Ed Asner, and that's what's funny too, is later on, Elf, remember Elf? Ed Asner was Santa Claus. It is funny because in The Night They Saved Christmas, Ed Asner is Santa Claus. So he plays Santa Claus twice. But it's really, if you ever get a chance to see it, it's a pretty good movie. And these guys are in Alaska, or somewhere in the north. And it's a rich oil guy. And they're trying to find oil. And so they're blowing things up so they can start their starter lines for oil. And then what happens is that, you know what a really good movie is? Is it a Mom Angel for Christmas? It's with Meredith Baxter Birney, Pamela. And it's hard to find. And she dies. So the mother of the family passes away. And so they go to this cabin area that they used to enjoy, the father and the daughters, for the holiday. And she comes back to visit the family to make sure they're okay. Really good movie. But anyway, so it turns out that the North Pole is close by and they don't know it. Santa's North Pole. So then Santa tries to get in contact because Jacqueline Smith's husband is the supervisor for the operation. And so, he's a non-believer. Okay, he's just Mr., I'm going to make money, I'm a non-believer kind of guy. Anyway, so, her kids get to go to the North Pole. Jacqueline Smith goes to the North Pole, so she gets convinced that this is what's going on, but not to save Christmas. And then, of course, I'm not going to tell you the end, but it's really a good. It's a nice movie. It's well put together. All right, so we got these things up below the windows over here. So you guys can see that. It looks like this, and then It's a Wonderful Life. My mother had the major surgery. She had her ovaries out 1 year. And she said she woke up, and she would never watch It's a Wonderful Life ever again. And she said when she woke up, there was Jimmy Stewart, running through town. Merry Christmas! And so my mother swore up and down she never watched that movie again. And she never did. Never watched it again. Just because of that. Yeah, you might like that movie, Pamela. And it's non-political. It's just, it is kind of because they talk about what the oil guys are doing up north, right? Hi, everybody. Welcome. Hi, Temple. Don't forget tonight, 6:30 p.m. I'll be back. 2 new free tarot card readings for you guys. In fact, think of this. We did our first solstice readings last night. But yeah, it's a pretty good movie. All right, so let me do this side, and then we'll continue. So let me see where I'm at, which way I gotta go. I'm going backwards now, right? Yeah, so I got red on the end. Oh, that's gonna be orange, huh? Okay, so I got orange on the end, and then we're gonna go all the way back. I have one red to put on the other end. So it's orange, purple, and green this time. Okay. Got it. We'll put those on this side. But it's a movie you don't hear of all the time, is what I'm saying. That Jacqueline Smith movie is a movie you don't hear all the time. You don't hear about all the time. The Night They Saved Christmas. But it's actually a cool movie. And I also like, I like Jingle All the Way because Arnold is it's just too much for me. He keeps me, there's only the one line in there that I like. And it's all about, I forget how he says it, and it's all about spreading Christmas cheer. Now, Dinky is that how you spray Christmas cheer? You know, the typical Arnold Schwarzenegger saying it. So I really like it. Purple, okay. Is that the way to spread Christmas cheer? My dad liked that movie because my dad started his career at the post office as a mailman. So when Sinbad got to be a mailman for the movie, my dad was in hysterics. That was a big favorite for him. Green, okay. Just checking, kids. Making sure it's reckless. Don't want to not match. Bad enough we're not going to match on one side. I also have some other stuff over here from last year. So we can actually, there's some little balls and everything in there, so I could actually use those little hard ball things and put them on here. I tend to keep things. But yeah, I have a bunch. I'm like Pamela, I have a bunch of favorite movies. When somebody asks me, oh, I will. I'll text it to you. When somebody asks me what my favorite Christmas movies are, I also like White Christmas and Holiday Inn. And the thing with White Christmas and Holiday Inn, and I don't know if I'm confused about it. You guys that are older than me, maybe you can clarify for me. To me, White Christmas and Holiday Inn were almost the same movie. You agree with that? It was almost the same movie. Because it's based in war-torn Europe and all that. Or am I wrong? Every time I watch it, I always think it's basically the same. About a week ago, I made a woman cry on my show. And older woman, I don't know if she's listening today. But for all I know is maybe she's living in Florida or someplace where it doesn't snow, or maybe she's in a rest home or something. But she wanted me to sing I'll Be Home for Christmas. And I did. And I could tell by the way she texted me back after I did it to thank you that she was crying. So, I mean, either she's like someplace like Florida living, or she's in a rest home, away from the snow. Hey, hello. Give me a like, follow, share, guys. We're trying to build up our following. If you could give me a like, follow, share, I'd appreciate it. Okay, yellow one's red. We just hit our 10,000 follower on Thursday night. But there's a few I like. And then I loved it when I was in college because they would have a preview night of older plays. And so my dad and I would go because the preview nights were generally like half price. And so we would go, we'd get our popcorn, we'd go, and we would see things like that. We would see things like White Christmas or things like that. Or Streetcar Named Desire. First time I ever even heard of that thing, Streetcar Named Desire, was with college, and I watched it for free. I loved it. The other reason why I ran late today, too, is I'm working on some videos for TikTok and Reels that will go not only for TikTok, but everyone else as well. And I'm going to put 2 or 3 Christmas videos out, which I haven't done yet. So we're going to do that. Like I said, I haven't gotten into the holiday season until this week. I can't believe I used the green one I had on the front. All right, let me write it back. Dummy. Is there a green one in here? Oh, I might have made a mistake. Oh no, there's one right there. Surprise, surprise. You make a mistake? At least that's how my dogs feel about me too. My dog and my cat. I'll say, "Oh, I'm so sorry, I made a mistake," and they look at me as if to say, "You made a mistake?" And then they crack up laughing. I am hoping if I can get used to the schedule that I'm on with doing this, to relaunch the radio show and to get the podcast back up. I'm trying to get used to just kidding, he's out so I can use them. I'm trying to get used to being up during the day. Because I work late, because usually when I work late, I'm not up during the day. So, you know, to figure out both schedules for both shows. But everybody has their fun memories of Christmas, you know. My dad was a character, and I have stuff I can't share because TikTok will get mad if I tell the stories. And if my sister's listening, she knows what I'm talking about. And my dad playing Santa and running through my backyard. So if my sister's watching, she'll get it before anybody else does. Let me put this one on here. Okay. So I did both those little sides. I'll show you what I did. And we'll figure out what we're going to go next with it. So here you go. Here's side one, and you guys over here can see it pretty good. See how I got the gumdrops on there? Let's go ahead and finish this wreath over on the other side, too, for the back door. See how I got that stuff lined up along the side? Thank you for the likes, everybody. So let's add some holly berries on this wreath, shall we? I believe it has 4 holly berries. Okay. And again, I have shaky hands. Now my sister has great hands. I have shaky hands, so there's no way I'm going to be squeezing out of that tube thing and line all this stuff up. It's just not happening. Hey, you know what we got to do that we didn't do? We got to do the eaves on this side, so let's do that too. We got eaves to put on. Let me get the holly berries on and put the eaves on. I need 3 holly berries, or 4. 4. Gotta love this stuff. Now the vacation house, I looked at the stuff already. I'm gonna have to manually use my toothpick to put on every individual clear light on top of that house. I already checked that out. Good to see you. Alright, let's put the holly berries on here. I'm sure this will be a mess because they're tiny little holly berries. Now I'm gonna look at the back. It's gonna show me that one particularly, do the holly berries. Oh, there's 6. Oh God. Okay. I have number 4. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna put them on wherever I can fit them. 6. Yikes. And I need tweezers, and I don't have any. And again, even if I had tweezers, there's no guarantee I could use them. Because like I said, my hands are so unsteady. When this doesn't cooperate, that's not helping my system. Constitution. I'll be home for Christmas. You can plan on me. Okay, there's enough right there. Please have snow and mistletoe and presents on the tree.
It's almost 4 o'clock. What's up, Mr. Blazy? How do our friends at Music Lab, the Thomas in Sacramento? I just got an urgent email from one of my coworkers.
Okay, what is that? Holly berries are bigger than the wreath.
Gotta love the holidays, right?
Well, I think we're only going to have a couple holly berries here because, well, what if I put it at the top? Let me see. I should have had a bigger wreath and I didn't do a bigger wreath. The point is the wreath is round, so all I care is that the wreath came out round. Well, I'm just going to put this. You hear it drop already? That didn't take long.
I really
know what? I'm going to put one in the middle. That's all I'm going to do. Because there's no way those are going to stay. So we're just going to glob this bad boy in the middle. Glob, glob. This house is so warm, it's drying this stuff out. Oh, fall, go ahead. This room is so warm. Yeah, that works. That is drying everything out so fast right now. But after the holidays, I'm going to give you a tour of this studio and the podcast studio. What we got? Not on my end. Oh, it's not hot where you are? Well, if I go outside, I mean, and just like tonight, that's one of the things I had to do today. I had to go over to the store, make sure I had batteries, proper batteries for my lanterns, and make sure my phone's charged up, because we're looking at 60 mile, anywhere from 30 to 60 mile an hour winds tonight coming through. All right, so that's done. Anything else I can do on the back right now? All right, so they want yellow and orange on the side there. We're not going to put anything on the side. I know what they're trying to do, because what I would like to do, you know what we could do? Let's put the roof eaves on. I want to put this together as if I put the candy canes on it. With the candy canes on the end. So let's do that. So let's get the roof eaves together here. May not get a good fix here. This will fix. This may be a problem over here. We'll see. Please have snow and Minnesota. So is it snowing where you guys are at? Are you guys getting snow? Pamela, you guys on the East Coast? All right, here we go. And it's snowing in our mountains too. It's not like we're escaping it. It's snowing in my mountains too. Hey Pamela, if I end up not on screen, let me know and I can restream. No. Okay. All right. So I can go ahead and do the candy cane thing that I wanted to do over there. And maybe I just might make the windows out of dots to make it easier. Well, let's see what we have over here. Let's what's left over from last year. Hang on. Let's see what I have left over. I keep everything for moments like this. So, green sugar crystals for grass. Candy sprinkles. That'll be for the roof. Got some red. Look at this. If this icing's still good, and it might be, I can pipe icing on there. Look at that. See, you never know what I have in stock. Oh, gumdrops. Wait a minute. Where are we at? Some of these things go back like from when I was a kid. We have some square gumdrops. Okay. I can make this work. Red gumdrops and square gumdrops. Well, we have more than enough gumdrops, kids. Because when I started eating the Oreo cookie tray last year, I took all the stuff that was decorating them off, like the gumdrops. I removed all that stuff. So I'd have extra. Look at that. We got some red here. Green. I don't know. The white's kind of hard. The green's really good. Some more red. Some green. Then we have a bunch of little store things. Hey, we're good. We got gumdrops. We got enough to do this bad boy. We got enough to do to build this. Always thinking ahead, I am. Okay, let me put this back. So we're good. We can just launch into this. So here's a thought we could do. There's some green in here that seems like it's pliable still. I could probably line the windows with that. Okay, back to the task at hand. Not distracted. Hi, Angel. Had a dog, yeah. I understand. Wish you had I wish you had TikTok. You have a ball at night. We have fun. We are doing a gingerbread house, Shelly Belly. I'll show you what we got going on here, okay? Through mid-January, we're going to be doing gingerbread houses and stuff. Shelly Lay in the house. So here we go. We're making gingerbread house. Show you the front here. See if I can get this in a spot where you guys can see it. There you go. Look at that, TikTok. That front came out great. Look at that. So that's really cool. And the front came out really nice. Even though that went the wrong way. Shuz butt. Okay. Oh, it's got to be up higher too. Dummy. Okay. So we're doing gingerbread house today. Thank you! Guys, I'm going to do the You're Awesome thank you. So for you guys over here, here we go, okay? Dun, 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 here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Thank you for the You're Awesome! Now everybody thinks I'm nuts. Well, nuttier than I am. Okay, let's get back over on this back wall. So let's go ahead and see if I can mount the roof on. That'll be fun. No, not roof on. No UFOs here. Roof on. Look at that big old glob of whatever that is. Call it what you want. Oh, both these are broken. I decided to not unseal, to not take the seal off some of these candy canes because they are broken. And so just leave the seal on, they won't be, theoretically they would stay together, but Murphy's Law will take care of anything that I plan to do. That's just how it is with me. As my dad used to say, there I was flying along, and then Murphy's Law kicked in. I might even do some baking tomorrow or after the holiday. I didn't make my mother's banana bread or nothing this year. Like I said, I didn't get into Christmas until just the past week and a half. Then I started to feel it. I wasn't feeling it at all. Look at this up here. It's only Eve. Hi, Carol. How's it going? Thank you for the sheriff, my friend. Thank you so much. Okay. But I did not get into Christmas until, like I said, just recently. So now that I'm in the mood, the holiday's over, right? That's how it is. I don't like these giant boogers. I mean, let's say the word booger. I don't like the giant boogers of frosting either. We don't like the giant frosting boogers. Well, that's what they look like. And it's neat because what I can do, and what I learned to do because I'm inept at doing this, is that I know how to make it look like icicles hanging off the side of the house. Hanging off these eaves. So I'll fix all this. Anywhere where there's like a booger hanging or anything, I'll start making it look like there's icicles hanging off this thing. Besides, you know what? Everybody thinks this way. This is the back of the house. Who's going to see it except us? But I know a bunch of Scrooges that are, making themselves known that they don't like Christmas and all this. Really, I don't mind if you're not into the holiday. It doesn't bother me, but forcing people to think your way, that okay, you know, I'm not into the holiday, so therefore you can't be into the holiday. That kind of thinking irritates me. Like my dog is a Scrooge. She ate one of my $12 Hawaiian ornaments. I count her as a big Scrooge. No Melikaliki Maka for her. A lump of coal for the dog come Christmas morning. Okay, let's get back to hopefully it sticks up there. It doesn't give me any trouble. But Murphy's Law will kick in and say, no, we're not going to let it stick up there because you did it and you want us to stick up there so bad. Oh, did I get lucky? This one's a little longer. We're just trying to get the eaves done to cover up the uglies. Like I said, I don't have a steady hand. So where you see these real pretty scrolly things in the picture, that's not happening in my life. That is not going to happen. All right, so hopefully this stays up there. Show you what I just did. See that Tiki Top? So I did the eave. See over there? So let's go ahead and do what I originally planned to do over here because I think I'm going to do something different on these windows because I'm just having a hard time lining up the thin stuff to go into those little holes on the windows. So let's do what I wanted to do. Good to see everybody over on all the networks. Good to see you all. Double tap to free, like, follow, and share, everybody. And I do have a goal of collecting 10. What is it? Visiting Santas? Is that what it's called? I know, but it'll be over before you know it. So, I'm still adding lights out front, that kind of thing. So we will be building houses probably into 4 people who pick it in. Come on in and see me. Come up and see me sometime. So we'll be building houses because I have so many at this point. Get this one done and then continue. We'll be building things for Christmas well into January. But that's okay. I'm good for that. There you all are. Okay, so let's get this measured and see if I can't get these in here. And like I said, the plan was to cover up the yuckies. So, see what links we got. Some of these are shorter than others. Got a couple extra of these things too. So let's see. This one looks like it's too tall for this for the project. Oh, just a little too tall. So what I'm going to want to do, okay, I'm going to come in a little bit behind. Hey, Mana's in the house. Delphi in the house. See if I can do this without breaking it or hurting me. I can just hear it. Yeah, that can work. The sound of one finger bone cracking. Well, let's see if I do it like this. Be nice to hang. We could hang these off both sides. That would look kind of cool. I'm hanging off both sides. Make sure they're the right height. That's what we're going to do. Since I have a ton of these left over, we're going to hang them off both sides. Oh, I knew that was going to fall. How did I know that? You wretched thing, you. Don't make me get super glue. Don't you make me get super glue. You wretched thing, you. Don't you make me have to go get super glue. Then I can glue my fingers together, then it gets ugly. You no fall. Okay. I knew it. Okay, that one's the perfect height. So let me get these sorted out by height. Then we're going to go ahead and, yeah, I just decided what I want to do. That one's too short, but you know what? We're going to have shorter ones than others. Okay, let's see what's too short, what's too long. That way, maybe we can do it a two-way. I'll give it all up and go buy some tomorrow.
Dashing, dancing, and prancing.
So getting back to this crystal I had, beautiful big crystal that broke. And I was talking about it to my chat on TikTok the other night, and that was shocking. And it was the same thing like today. Like today when I came in, I took my glass off. In fact, this thing that I have this set up on is metal, and I knocked it against the glass fell over, it didn't break, right? Yet that crystal, the whole bottom of it broke off. That was craziness. And I was trying to get the right measurements here. That'll work. It's a little shorter, but that'll work. So I need one more. And I'm going to put like one of these big ones on each corner. Too small. Whatever that guy. Let's see what we got. These are going to look cool. Anyway, so, all right, these will work right here. So I go to look down. So let's get two of these, and if we have to go with shorter ones, we'll go with shorter ones. Don't you fall off. Don't you even think about it. That's right, you. You with the peppermint stick. Don't you think about it. But whatever that energy was really strong, because that felt you know what? To give you an idea, see how thick this is. This right here. That's how thick that I know my eyeball's coming out the bottom. That's how thick that stone was. Maybe a little thicker. And it was tall like this, had a point on it. And what got broken, I just laid it down, I set it down like this to do this show. And then that evening, when I went to do my other show, I brought it up for protection. And this whole end right here was broken off. And it was a clean break. So it's not like it fell off the table and shattered and splintered. Okay? It had a clean break. All right? And the thing is, even knocking it over wouldn't have broken it that way. Okay? I have a glass here that I used during my other show, and that just fell over a few minutes ago. Because I kicked it over with this metal stand by accident. That didn't even crack. So whatever this energy was that came in to my house must have been something strong. And the reason why I say that is because today I'm feeling really good. The last 2 days I have felt so exhausted. Something really drained my energy. Really, really exhausted the last 2 days, where all I've done is sleep. In fact, after I did this on Sunday night, when we called it a night, I was going inside to the other room to make because we have Sunday night pizza, the dog and I. We have our own little traditions going on. And I sat down on my couch, and I was listening to one of my buddies over at Disneyland, and I dozed off. And I thought, well, I'm going to wake up. I'll be cool. I kept waking up, but it was like one of those things where 2 hours later I woke up, and I said, okay, I got to get up and go make dinner. And then I'd go right back to sleep. And that went on all night long, till around 7 in the morning. Then I was up for a while, and then I got tired again and went back to sleep for 3 hours. So whatever that was that had come through here to attack me or whatever it was doing, it was really strong. Really strong. Especially to break that crystal like that. You know, that big a crystal. But I mean, I tapped it out. Today's the first day I felt like myself again. I was dragging yesterday too. You know, so that's pretty wild. I'm probably going to have to. Scotch tape might work on that. I may have to scotch tape it in place. Let's hold it for a minute, see if it stays up there. But that's how strong whatever that being was that came through to break that crystal like that and knocked me out for almost 2 days. And I use protection when I come in here. I make sure I'm protected because before I even start doing the show, I will ask people and deceased relatives and things like that for protection. Okay, so these smaller ones I want to measure and see if I can get some that are the same size, which would be nice, and I probably won't because that's how life is. But we'll see. And if I get some that are the same size, I can do what I want to do on those walls. Like those are the same size right there. Okay. So we're going to measure. I need 4 of these and four of those. All right, that's good. Let's see what I have. So yeah, it's been a crazy kind of couple days. Okay. And I need one more. That's all I ask. Keep me one more. This is too tall. That can be cut down though. So I might have enough. Nope, this is, I got 4 over here. And those are 3. I need one more. However, hang on a second. How tall is this one? Oh, I may have it. Oh, that was too short, huh? No, it's almost good. I think I got enough. Anyway, so that's what happened. But like I said, I fell asleep. I sat down. I got done with you guys, and went to sit down on the couch. Sat down. I was sitting down for about 20 minutes, and then I felt silly. I'm still not silly, but you know what I mean. Tired, and I fell right to sleep, thinking, well, it'll be a short nap. It'll be fine. I'll get up around 11. I can make some food for myself and all this. And I was gone. Absolutely gone. Down for the count. That was it. So, craziness in the household. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Here's what I want to do. Yeah, okay. Let me put the first one of these up. That was some strong stuff. I have a couple of friends that are Wicca, and I was talking to one of my friends about it. It's all part of the job. The good, the bad, everything that comes through. Especially if I'm ghost hunting. That's when that stuff really shows up at my house. All right, let's see if I can get this up there. This is the first thing to go on, so this is going to go on this side. I'm dreaming tonight of a place I know, even more than I normally do. Okay, see, there it is on that side. I'll be home for Christmas.
This is Mary Morris, wishing you a Merry Christmas.
Hey guys, it's Bruno Mars. Wanted to wish you guys a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
And these are just barely smaller. But this is the time of year. I mean, like your houses, you guys don't believe this, but during the holiday season, if you're going to get visitations from your relatives, this is when it happens. Because they enjoy the holidays just as much as you do still. So at your Thanksgiving table, more than likely, you probably had 5 or 6 extra people who didn't know it. Hi, everybody. Welcome. So at least this year, you can see kind of what I'm doing, where last year you couldn't. I had to work all that out and figure out how to do it. You know, to get it all lined, to get stuff lined up right. Because last year it was hard to see what I was doing when I was doing this. Ah, it fell, you dirty rat. These are going to be hard to put up, but they'll go up eventually. Plus, because I'm leaving them wrapped in plastic, that's not helping my situation any. There we go. Oh, that one needs to be shorter, huh? Well, how about we trade spots? Hang on. This one has to go over there? Yeah. So we'll flip that one over to there because we got to trade the spot. Works for me. There we go. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to do something like this. Kind of like turn these kind of towards each other. See if I can get them to like turn towards each other a little bit. Like this. Kind of like do a designer corner. Let's see. Probably physically, what I'm trying to do is physically impossible. That's how I am. If I get these to do what I want to do. Good to see everybody. But like I said, I'm just getting into the holiday. So actually, what we could do, I wanted to like make these kind of turn into each other. Oh, you know what I could do is glue the ends on the candy canes. Hello. Glue these bad boys together right here. Make them glue together so that they meet in the middle there and stay up together. See if we can do that. That one works out. That works nicely. I like that. I'll show you in a second. If I get them to stay up, I'll show you. But like I said, because this is okay. Get my chat back up. Get my chat back up. Come on, chat. Where are you? How many times this is happening? Oh, that's irritating. Okay, that's back up. I don't know if I have anybody watching right now. Okay. Am I? The frustration is mounting. Hang on, guys. I got to mess around with the iPhone. What time is it? 4:28? Oh, we're off in about a half hour. You couldn't wait a half hour to die, could you? No, I don't want to do that. Where's my chat? No. Does it take me off? I think I'm off. No, I'm live, but it's not. What the heck's going on here? Okay. Am I back? Can you see me? 1 second, you guys. Pamela, can you see me? Now, why it does that? Can you see me, Pamela, now? Can you hear me now? Can you see me now? She lost me. I don't know if I'm on over there. I don't dare look to see if I'm on because of TikTok. Okay, let me put you back over there then. So I'm back on. I don't know why it does that. I don't know if there's a timeout. I don't know if there's a timeout or what's going on. But it's been doing that. I don't know why. And I just lost them again because I'm an idiot. All right, there we go. Yeah, I don't know if there's a timeout on it or what's going on. It's been doing that. Tomorrow, what we might do is I'm going to go out live on TikTok, and then I'm going to go out. I'll go out live on TikTok on the iPhone, so we can get through that. And this stuff is not sticking like it's supposed to. So, again, I'm going to have to. I have to stop by Dollar Store tomorrow anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and pay a visit to Betty Crocker. Get the proper gluey stuff. This ain't happening. It just takes double as long when this stuff's not sticking. When it's not cooperating. Like it's not cooperating right now. Okay, push you back up like that. But again, I think if I was actually using, like, taking the wrapper off of the candy, this would be working better. But I'm not, so I'm going to hold this a minute. This does look cool what I'm doing. So let me hold this up here for a second. Okay, see, you're good. So I don't know because see, TikTok every couple hours or 3 hours, TikTok will also send a puzzle. So you're not sitting there just like you got the camera on for nothing. See what I'm saying? TikTok will send a puzzle through. You have to do the puzzle piece. So maybe it's a similar thing. I don't know. That the iPhone's doing. I don't know. It's just irritating. So let me hold this on in place and then I'll show you what I'm doing. So again, tomorrow I'll probably be back. I'm going to try to get in here earlier, like around 1 or 2 p.m. Pacific, so we can have more time on this.
Travel experts say they're expecting a record-breaking amount of travelers for the end-of-the-year holiday rush.
And then we can do this for you guys that are alone or whatever. We can do this on Christmas Day, too.
Is anyone even staying home for a holiday anymore?
It's looking pretty good. This is going the way I want it to. Except that's falling now. I can't win today. Don't make me get the super glue out. Good to see everybody. Well, like I said, I think if the plastic wrapper wasn't on here, it'd be a lot easier to get this on here. But it will look cool. Once it takes hold, it'll look pretty good. But I'm thinking today I'm not going to break it down in here. I'm going to go ahead and do tonight's show in the other room. I'm considering it without having to break all this down. Because I got to pick all this up, take all this stuff off, and then reset for the other show. We'll see. Come on, you know you want to stay up. No, you don't, huh? You don't want to stay up. Now, the one that was giving me the trouble is staying up. Yeah, that one's up. Story of my life. Okay, let's try this. That's how you can tell your frosting has seen better days when it doesn't want to stay up. I never had one of these take this long before. I'm getting like extremely irritated with it. Okay, so if that stays the way it's supposed to stay, which I'll give you a quick preview, you guys, as to what I'm attempting to do and what it's actually allowing me to do, as opposed to what I'm doing. You know what? It's here. It comes down. This is going to be a problem on this end. I don't know why it's such an issue. And there it goes. It's the plastic, I'm sure. All right, let's do a bet, okay? I want to take the plastic off of this thing. Let's see what happens. After I take the plastic off, I bet it sticks on there. Let me see if I get the plastic off this bad boy. This is frustrating. Extremely frustrating. We'll do this plasticless. I've had enough. I've had enough fun for one day. Make sure I got a little plastic off. There it is. Let me get this plastic off of here. That's making me insane. All right, there's no plastic now. So here we go. Let's get this stuff out of here. I was just trying to accommodate for anything that was broken. I'm done accommodating now. I've had enough. I don't know why it's taking forever. Shouldn't take that long. You know, usually I'll go salmon fishing because it's salmon season right now.
No matter if you're shopping at Folsom or cooking in
Couldn't even do that
you're making us your salmon shop.
because I'm afraid of my balance issues. So that was really frustrating for me this year. Watch how much you want to bet it holds down. Watch. It's all about the plastic. It's all about the stupid plastic. We won't do that again. Try to set it without plastic. Look at how it's standing up now. Sugar on sugar. Why, you dirty rat, you. And you, my friend, stay up there. Oh, this one came down, didn't it? What did I do with this one? I think this one slipped a little bit. No, just you. Stay. I'll tape that one later. This should not be taking this long. Again, I like instant gratification. We're 36. About 20 minutes left. About 20. See, this is broken too. Yep, that one just fell. This is frustrating. All because it's broken. I'm trying to get it up there. Yeah, you're going to irritate me to the wind. That's what you're doing. It's not taking much. See how good that one went up? It's not going anywhere. Well, bugger, booger, bugger. I have to unwrap this one, and the thing is, it's broken. Well, this will be fun. See that end's broken? That's why I did that, to put a plastic. But okay, you want to be difficult? We'll be difficult. Go ahead, make my life difficult. Ah, this just broke. Well, that's not going to work. That one's a goner. That's not happening. I'll just take this one. Probably end up buying some. Hi, Melissa Mel. Hello, everybody. Like that one on the roof doesn't want to stay over there because it's got the plastic wrap on it. When this thing gets done, it's going to look cool. It's just getting through these construction things. And me and my bad eyes trying to do this. There we go. Don't want to do too much because I don't want to rip it. If I rip it, it's going to break it, and then we're going to have another problem. There, where it broke. I'm doomed. I'm going to have to buy some tomorrow, you guys. This is not happening. I finally got one to work, and I can't get the rest of them to work. That's broken. Frustrating day, gang. So we'll try and get at least one of these things done. Very, very frustrating today. I will buy some. This one's broken. Just broke. I think I'm done with this part of the project. I'll try one more. If it breaks, then off to the store tomorrow. Anyone? Yeah, anybody traveling? Anybody on the road? That's a good question. Anybody on the road over here even for Christmas or New Year? Really want to show you guys what I was doing here. It's going to break, I know it. I'm traveling to my couch and my big screen TV. Just saying, you asked. See, I'm at this one spot here where it curves. It's like I'm at an impasse. If this breaks and I've gotten this far, I am going to flip my wig. I'm going to cut it right here. I'm not going to mess with it. You know what? Not happy about this. It's an interesting time of year because I got it. I didn't break it. Not yet. When you look back on the history of ghosts and hauntings this time of year, this was a big deal, like back in Victorian ages. Because people used to sit around on Christmas Eve drinking their nog. Here's what we're going to do. But they would sit around drinking their eggnog and whatever else, spirits they drank. And they would tell ghost stories around the fireside. And that's where a lot of ghost stories come from, is their Christmas tales. But now you guys can see what I'm actually doing. Okay. This one will stay because it is now a proper thing. Except it's too tall for here, but that's okay. See, already it's having problems. Okay. Let me get it on here and turn it where I need it to be. Yeah, there we go, finally. Yay, you watch, it'll stay. Just like the other one. Then I'll show you what's on my mind with these. Make sure, see, there you go, it's not going anywhere. So here's what the original plan was supposed to be before they stopped holding together. And that one, I'm going to have to buy one. I'm not going to mess with that. I've had enough. But yeah, so here's the original plan, is what I want to do with it. Is have it look like that on the sides. See it? So when you look at it from the front, it looks like that, which is kind of cool to do it that way. See how they're staying up there? Oh, it's been a weird day. Don't you fall down. I see you going. But that's where a lot of the ghost story tradition comes from, is people, in the Victorian times would sit around together and tell ghost stories around their fires in Victorian times. Okay, so now that I've given myself the clearance to do whatever I want now on this, would you guys like me to put the sparkles up here on the roof for the shingles? To do sparkles on the roof, or do we want to put gumdrops on the roof, or what do you guys want to do? I'll give you the decision. Hi, TP, welcome. Do you guys want me to put sparkles on the roof, or what do you want me to do? Because we could get really artsy, and I could put I could use a toothpick, and I could put just on the shingles, I could put the white frosting on there and put the sparkles on. What do you guys think? See, here they are here. Candy sprinkles. I mean, that could be kind of cool, kind of artsy. What do you think? Candy sprinkles? Or another alternative is, how about this? We could do that. That just gave me an idea. Where the drapes should be on these, I got it now. Where the drapes should be on the windows. I could do candy sparkles on there to make it look like real drapes. We could do that. That would work. That would work nicely. We could do candy sprinkles. What do you think? What do you guys think? Should we try one? We could try one. Let me just, okay, let's see if I can do this. I'll have to tilt the house over. Another issue. But technically, we could do that. We could put candy sprinkles on the drapes on the windows. Hey, I'm willing to give it a shot. First, let's try it on the roof. How's that? We'll try it on a shingle or two up here, because we'll let this other stuff dry. See how it's gonna look. And then we'll once I get my Betty Crocker stuff, my stuff for I'm gonna do it right here on this edge here. I'm just gonna put it off my finger so it's smooth, like that. Smooth it out a couple spots. I do not want to battle. Go away. Why they consistently want to do that? I made it abundantly clear I don't battle. My blood pressure depends on that. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put these on here. Let's see what they look like with sprinkles. Okay. I think it'll look pretty cute. Hang on. See what you guys think. Okay. I've never done this to a roof. Let's do 3 of the shingles. Gonna spread sprinkles everywhere, but life is one big sprinkle, right? Okay, here we go. Let me wipe my finger off. Let's do sprinkles on the roof right here on this edge and see what it looks like. So I got candy sprinkles. Oh, I rubbed the green one. Hello. Got the green one. So things have been today. And don't forget, for everybody on TikTok and anybody over here that has TikTok, come on over and see me. There we go. Doing psychic reading. I will be doing tarot card reading. See if I can get them on them. It's going to be a huge mess. I know it. Tarot card readings from 6:30 p.m. Pacific to 10:30 p.m. Pacific tonight. Maybe 11, depending on how many people we have. It'll be fun to see you all. That didn't go like I expected. This may not work either the way I want it to. Holders is doing big mess. Making big messes. That's what we do. Oh, here we go. Finally got some on. If I can get those to stay without making a huge mess, that would be huge. I like it. I would paint windows in red and green. Trim them white, then green. Okay, yeah, that sounds good. I can agree with that because I have the extra red and green. Well, that doesn't look too bad. I'd probably have to put it on individually, as far as the sparkles go. Let's see what I can do. The more I can get on there. I think it looks kind of cool with sparkles. Hang on. I'll be vacuuming it here until I drop. Yeah, that's not bad at all, really. And I kind of like this. I think, yeah, whatever's easiest on those windows. My fan club. I just have sparkles going everywhere. If I don't have a lot of ants, I don't know when I will. Well, that doesn't look too bad with the sparkles. It'd be a lot of work, though. But I mean, it's nice. It's kind of like the Skittles fell on my roof, like the Skittles commercial. So I mean, it's not too bad. Not great, but not too bad. And they will stick in there. I'm figuring we got one more day's work. I'm going to try and maybe after my show tonight, I'll get in here and do some more work on here. Get us ahead, because I used to do that all the time. So let's see if you guys can see the sparkle I just did. Now that looked nice around the corner. Okay, so I put sparkles on the roof. I don't know if you guys can see them clear. Get this up in position. There you go. What do you think? I got sparkles on the roof. What do you think, you guys over here? We were able to get sparkles on the roof. What do we think? Opinions. What do you guys think? So what do you think? You like the sparkles on the roof? I can do that tonight, maybe after I get done with my show. I'll come in here and do the roof. I like them. I like the sparkles. I agree, Pam. We can do something like that with it too, with those windows. We could do sparkles on the roof. And these things on the corners look beautiful. I'll have to go buy some more candy canes tomorrow. I have to go over there anyway. So I'll grab some. So I'll continue. Let's do that. Let's continue now for the next 10 minutes. I'm going to do the roof sparkles. I like the whole roof sparkle thing. Oh, Pamela, talk about lights. I forgot about the lights. I do have little candy lights that look like little candy lights that we can put on the stuff. And they look like little candy lights. I forgot about those lights. Okay. I'm dreaming tonight. Just put sparkles on the house, even more than I normally would. What's everybody having for dinner tonight? I'm going to go in and make my bologna sandwich when I get done with this. That'll be my dinner for the night. All right, I'm ready for sparkles right here. There we go. Get some sparkles going. There we go. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad with sparkles. Good evening, everybody. So I'll break down about 5-ish. I'll be back at 6:30 p.m. Pacific tonight for those readings. Yeah, I don't mind the sparkles at all. It's a lot of work, but it's cool. I've never done this before in a house. This table shifting. This table that I'm on right now has a history. And I had it on a ghost hunt one night. And I thought I had the legs locked on it. Got all my equipment up on top of it, my DVR to do the investigation, had my weather station set up. Everything was set up. And I got down to sit down and I had to start pushing buttons. And the table collapsed. Everything went flying. Luckily, my DVR survived. I was so upset. Brand new DVR. Hi, Molly. Welcome. Brand new DVR, you know, that kind of thing. Good to see everybody over at Check My Talk. Good to see everybody on the other two networks that I can't mention without getting in trouble. I like the sparkles on these. This is really nice. Push them in better. It gives a nice texture. See, guys, look. Sparkles. I don't know if you can see that. Sparkles on my roof. Look, I'm going to go up here. There you go. See how I got the sparkles on there? Don't look too bad. Don't look too bad at all. You guys like that? You guys like the sparkles? Hi, Gigi. How was it? Thank you for the heartbeat. Thank you so much. But I will be back tomorrow. I'm hoping. I have a couple errands. I got to run some medical errands tomorrow morning, but I'm hoping around 1 o'clock, 1 p.m. Pacific. So be ready for that tomorrow if you have time. I know everybody's busy cooking and doing what they do. But if you have the time, come on over. Set a spell. Visit with us. Give me a shout out tomorrow. Show me some love. I promise we'll finish this off tomorrow. It's just been slow going this time. Yeah, 1 p.m. tomorrow, Jen. For the gingerbread house, and then I'll probably do a show tomorrow night. So if anybody's around tomorrow night, I'll do the 6:30 show. And then we're off Christmas. If I do anything, I'll do the gingerbread house. Bill, some more. We'll start the National Lampoon Vacation House on Christmas Day.
Most of the year, except for those days I called in sick to work so I could sit by the pool this summer. Honesty gets me a house, right?
Sacramento's Christmas music station.
All right, let me remember this. And don't forget, I will be back. And once I sign off, I will be back, you guys. I'm going to go grab something to eat, and then I'm going to come back in here, clean up in here, or I might be in there. I might decide just to move everything in there for now and do the show in there, but I'll be back in here. You like them? Okay. All right. So, yeah, so I'm going to put them on. It's just I'm going to have to do each, but it didn't take that long to do this bottom row, so it's just one of these things that's meticulous. But once they get on, they look great. Big mess. You see all little insect creatures that love sweet are probably licking their lips right now. So on the list tomorrow for purchases, I have to get. I got enough gumdrops. I have to get more candy canes, but that's okay. I'm fine with that. Then I'll try and I gotta get Betty Crocker frosting too, because this frosting is getting weird. So I'll pick up some Betty Crocker frosting tomorrow to build with, and then see what else I can grab. Maybe some tubes, a couple frosting tubes with, like Pamela says, different colors of those frosting tubes. Pick up some red and green, extra white frosting and for tubies and red and green. Yeah, I like this. I went to one hotel a few years ago, ghost hunting. I can't remember what hotel it was on. And they actually had a life-size gingerbread house in the hotel. It was cool. You could walk through it. It was really cool. It was like something out of a movie. But you could actually walk through the gingerbread house. Disney has those in their like big hotels that you can visit. But I'd never seen that before. You could actually walk through this thing. That's pretty cool. 6 new comments to what? Well, it must be important comments or one that popped up. All right, yeah, that looks really cool. I like it. I agree with you, Pamela. Okay, guys, let me show you this. And it's just about time to shut it down. I'll go another 5 minutes. Then I'm going to shut it down. Okay? So there you go. So here's what the roof's going to look like. See that? We put sparkles along the bottom of the roof. See that, Pamela? See that? So that's it. Nice. That's going to look really good. Good enough to eat, huh? Let's see, I'll put another row on. Start putting the other row on. So tomorrow, 1 p.m., I promise to be here. It's been one of those weeks. I got to get up super early and run some errands first, and then I'll be back. Then I'll be right back at it, you guys. I know I've been inconsistent. I apologize. It happens. Then I'll be watching NORAD track Santa tomorrow. I believe he leaves he might leave tonight. Like to go to Australia. I gotta think he either leaves at midnight tonight or noon tomorrow to make his voyage across the world. For all the boys and girls and adults that believe, right? You gotta believe in fairies, kids. Okay, let's see if I do this one. I missed it. Missed it completely. See? I have to get them just right on there. See, I missed it again. It would also help if I had proper fingernails, which I don't. I like this. Just taking forever. I should just give it up and go buy the confetti frosting. Well, good, cool. I'm glad you did. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, we'll continue tomorrow. And the vacation house doesn't have this much, color to it, but I'm going to have to. Like this one came with little candy pieces that look like little miniature light bulbs. Yeah, confetti frosting, yeah. Because what I'm doing is I'm putting these things on manually. Which is frustrating the living dickens out of me. See, confetti frosting work. I will be getting a P.O. box, you guys, too. And I will be going live the second week of January with my merchandise store. You guys have been asking about merchandise. T-shirts and hats, and I even have a T-shirt for your dog or your cat, man. I'm on it. So that'll be going live too this year. I'll get my websites back up. See, that doesn't look too bad. Look, Jennifer. Look, you guys. That doesn't look too bad. Watch, I'm going to pick this up and drop it one time. See? So it's not too bad. It's just a lot of meticulous, picking at these things to put them on. See that right there? I'd buy this house. I'd live in it. Yeah, all it would take is one big cake of confetti frosting on this bad boy. Just slap it on. I like this idea here. That's why I didn't get proper those. All right, so I will work on this tonight after I get done. And I'll try and get as far as I can tonight. And then tomorrow I'll pop over to the dollar store, meet up with Betty Crocker, get some frosting. Just get a few other, and that just came down. That's how life is. Because this frosting is not happening. No matter how much I need it, and try to make it work for me. Once you open this stuff, it only lasts like a day, if you're lucky. And then you're stuck like I am right now. So I will pop over. I'll have a meeting with Betty Crocker and get some vanilla frosting. And like Pamela says, we'll make some different color stuff for the drape. I thought about those drapes too to paint them like green and stuff. What country am I from? United States. Actually, not really. Northern California. Because there's always a big thing about cutting California in half, right? Make it 2 individual states. Northern California. I'll do a couple more of these and then we're going to call it. But see, now I'm into it, I don't want to stop. I don't want to stop now. And I'm up to 4 penguins. I'm up to 4 flamingos in my front yard. My lighted flamingos. My flock is expanding. One of my friends bought me a 4 flamingos this year. And my dog's quiet now. She was yappy all morning. That's because she could hear. I tell you, the dog could hear the neighbor flush his toilet. That's how good her hearing is. So she's been hearing the neighbors going in and out of their cars and stuff. So she's been losing her mind the past few days. And come join me. Come join me for this stuff. I do this because I'm trying to make people happy. It makes people happy. Makes me happy too. But I mean, there's people right now that have their own issues going on in their lives, and they might have lost a loved one who's no longer here anymore for the holidays, and so we can hang out together. We can all hang out together, decorate, have a good time, just like my night show on TikTok. Who knows? I don't know what you go through. You don't know what I go through in life, but nothing says that you have to go through it alone all the time. Come on in. We'll have a good time, laugh, tell a few jokes, tell a few ghost stories, build a gingerbread house, make a big mess like I'm making with my finger right now. I haven't cussed once yet. Almost cussed. I need a flamingo chair. That's what I need. I need a flamingo chair. That would work. But I got these really cool flamingos. Well, my friends got me these really cool flamingos that my friends started it. And this year, the flamingos actually had lights on them where they wrap. Not only do they light up, but Christmas lights are wrapped around them, like the flamingos got into the Christmas lights, which is really kind of cool. And my friend, because they were on sale, she bought me 2. The thing I really like is $60. It's a one of those blow up things, those blow up displays, and it's Santa in a sleigh being pulled by, I think it's 6 flamingos. That caught my eye this year. I don't generally put blow ups in my front yard because I've usually computerized my lights so they're jumping around. So doing blow ups kind of takes away from it. But for something like that, I'm fine. Lately, I haven't been doing that because I've been keeping my lights pretty solid. I have a lot more multicolor than I used to. It used to be I had a lot of colors of lights because I was bouncing them. The music and stuff. So I had lots of solid colors, but I don't anymore. Almost there. When I finish this section here, we're going to call it. I guess I'll have 2 sections done. Can't wait to see you guys later tonight. We're not there yet for the list yet, you guys. 6:30 p.m. Pacific. Right now, we're building a gingerbread house. We'll be back 6:30 p.m. Pacific to do readings and all that good stuff. Hats and mustaches, make you guys laugh. All right. So I got one little one on the end I can do, and then we're calling it. Then I'm going to put stuff away and have some dinner. There we go. See, let me do this one end, and that's it. And then I'll see you guys at 6:30 p.m. Pacific over on TikTok for psychic readings. For some readings. For fun with readings. There we go. This is going to fall no matter what I do, so we'll just take that off till I can get Papa. Till I talk with Betty Crocker. There we go. All right, let me get this last one in, and that's it. So, as I say during my show, go grab a sandwich, everybody. I'll be back at 6:30 p.m. Pacific. And we'll have a good time. All right, let me show you what I did. So at least I had called for something today. Okay, so I got 2 rows done. 2 rows of shingles. Looks like this. And the 2 candy canes on the end with what I wanted to do. So there's the shingles, you guys. All the way across with the thingies on them. There you go, guys. All right, so that is going to do it. We'll come back tomorrow, 1 p.m. Pacific, to continue this. I got to put these away somehow without making a horrendous mess. Good luck with that. And then they all go flying. Of course they are. Why wouldn't they? Note to self, tomorrow when I go to dollar store to get some cups and stuff for this stuff. Oh, let it go. It's going to fly anyway. No point fighting with it. Okay, everybody, I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys for the people on TikTok. Hang on, let me get this stuff off of here. I will see you guys at 6:30 p.m. Pacific. And for the rest of y'all who aren't on TikTok, I'll see you tomorrow at 1 p.m. Pacific. We'll be right back at this, okay? Gonna wrap this thing up and have a good time. So I'll put this extra stuff in here. Yeah, like snow, yeah. At least they're not yellow. Think about that one, yeah. So it's gonna look nice. But anyway, I will see you guys at 6:30 p.m. Pacific. Jennifer and all you guys over on TikTok. And for those of you that aren't on TikTok, I'll see you tomorrow around 1 p.m. Pacific to continue our build. I'm gonna throw all these candy cane things out. That was a bust. And we'll continue our build. All right, so I'll see you guys in about an hour or so. Night TikTok, I'll see you in about an hour. Bye-bye. Thanks for coming. There we go. All right, let's see where we're at. Final counts on TikTok. Wow, 429 people are watching me do this. Okay. All right, so over here at, now I can say it because I'm off TikTok. Over here at Facebook and YouTube, thank you guys for coming. It's always fun. Sorry I was late today. I promise not to be late tonight or tomorrow. So meet me at 1 p.m. Pacific, and I'll see you tomorrow, and have a great evening. And if you're on TikTok, come on over. California Haunts, come visit. We're going to be doing tarot card readings from 6:30 to 10:30 tonight, and Pacific, 6:30 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. Pacific. And we have a really good time. We have a really good time doing it. So come on over and join us, and we'll see you then, everybody. Have a great evening. Thank you.